Hello everybody, I am the Linkzilla, and welcome back to Doom Eternal. Here's our replay of Episode 3, A Cold Day in Hell. Hopefully, since I know where all the secrets are, I should be able to get through this episode more promptly. I am going to cut it off when we get to, well, we'll get to that, won't we? When I first played through, I read a lot of the books.
You can now find the remaining Hell Priests by activating your Celestial Locator.
Here you go, Vega.
The second Hell Priest is located in the northern region of Earth. I will calibrate the portal now.
That's the one thing that I kind of don't like about the game.
The hub has several areas locked off due to power constraints. Once power has been restored, you will be able to access the entire ship.
It's one thing that I don't like is the fact that basically the portions of this game that take place on Earth so far, one of them is in the Arctic Circle. And that's like as far removed from humanity as you could possibly be. Right, so let's power up the base. But first, I can't resist. Oh yeah. Really hope that this doesn't get the video copyright struck, because that happened in the classic levels. Wait for it. Don't. That's enough. Right. So we gotta install a battery. The Sentinel batteries. Insert Sentinel batteries in the sockets. Fortress of Doom to unlock items, power-ups, parts of the fortress. Sentinel batteries can be found in missions or earned by completing 3 of the mission challenges. Here you go.
Sentinel energy levels rising. Re-establishing power to core and supplementary systems.
The classic suit. As far as I'm concerned, that's proof positive right there. Soon. Soon. The Unmaker. It looks similar, but it's also different. It clearly has more Maker inspirations. I definitely do want to get these, but I doubt that basically we'll need this save file when it comes to basically getting these. And this really was the ballista being synthesized. Vega, you are incredible. Okay, so now I guess our first objective is to get the ice bomb. Yes, yes, we all know how it works.
The ice bomb modification to your equipment launcher has been completed. Once fired, the bomb will douse nearby enemies in freezing gases. You'll have to manually toggle the launcher to fire either ice bombs or frag grenades.
I'm gonna head down to the demon prison and whatnot. I'm gonna do that mission first, and then I'm gonna go into the office. That's what I basically call it, the office. I've got a mech too. I feel like these candelabras are meant to be a reference to the original game. It would be great if you could use the flame belch to set them on to light them up, but it doesn't work. Believe me, I've tried. Repertorium. Welcome to the Repertorium. I like it. It's like Underdrome. I thought that those were elemental wraiths, but it turns out those are the cons, and yet they have sharp teeth and cycloptic eyes. Why would anybody even remotely trust them? The Demon Prison allows you to practice fighting demons without dying, or permanently losing inventory such as ammo and extra lives. New encounters unlock as you progress through the campaign and discover new demons. Exit the portal when finished. Right, so that's the Demon Prison done. Now I'm gonna head up to the office. Acquire the Praetor Suit point. Well, yeah, I know what that is. Fortress of Doom. The Fortress of Doom is a command station used by the Sentinels for military operations. ESR dating suggests the structure was built during the reign of King Danak. A spectral analysis of the Sentinel energy signature used to power the various systems confirms this theory. While the rock and metal structure of the vessel is undoubtedly of Argenta design, the castle's subsystems, navigation, gravitational centrifuge, life support, are of Maker origin, suggesting a design collaboration between the two species. So, the Makers built this, huh? Well, that makes sense, given the other Sentinel history thing where we found. But then that means that the Khan Maker should basically be able to, you know, break into this thing, shouldn't it? Propulsion is notably absent and is not required. The fortress manipulates space through an unknown process involving Sentinel energy. However, there is no indication that any of the systems were designed for Maker use. The access ways, control panels, and living quarters have all been designed for Argenta dimensions, so it can be assumed that the massive structure was made exclusively for Argenta warfare, likely as a flag station of the Night Sentinels' military forces. We have records of the Night Sentinels visiting many inhabited planets in their local quadrant, for the extent of their empire is still being researched, and this fortress is likely the remnant of what was once a much larger fleet. So why does the Doomslayer have it? So, basically checking out the toys I got, the little Doomslayer from part 1, as well as the Arachnotron, and I also got the Cacodemon from level 2, and I also got the Imp, and the Zombie. I'm pretty sure that the Imp was the toy that I missed on my first playthrough of episode 1. Now, this is the part in the original video that I wasted a whole lot of time just geeking out about, but I still want to do it anyway. Collectible, Attack of the Toys, Rip and Tear, this month's new arrivals. Meet the makers, inside look at the people behind the plastic. From slaytime to playtime, with a busy schedule shouldn't keep you from the collection of your dreams. And of course, these Kadinger Hunters, the Vault of Urgmach, the Golden God Saga, comic book, Taggart Comics Group, Flynn Taggart, Abomination, And of course, my favorite reference over here, the Living End, Pandemonium, basically references to levels from the original Doom. Man, it's so cool. And of course, the books. I basically went through all of these having a good laugh, and of course geeking out about the fact that down there is the original Doom and the original Doom 2, plus the art book, and Quake 3 Arena, the original Quake, and another Doom by id Software. That was very nice. I really liked the references. Commander Keen's helmet and blaster, and supposedly skull, are also up there as well. Holy crap, this kid's eyes were close together. And of course, I loved the references to all the books here: How to Win Friends and to Kill Demons, The Ripped and the Teared, the pictures of Dorian Slay, Kako and the Rye, the Green Eggs and Pentagram, 1984 Demons, Dead Demons, 1984 Dead Demons, To Kill a Mocking Demon, The Great Gutsby, I can't read that one. Demon Farm, The Very Hungry Cacodemon, The Power of Positive, Ripping and Tearing, The Art of Rip and Tear, The Slayer's Tale, How to Stop Worrying and Start Slaying, The Man in the High Argent Tower, The Guts of Wrath, The Ripping Tree, Well, My Best Friend, Daisy, oh, The Slayer House 5, The Dawn Slay Hoti, Slayenstein, 50 Shades of Slay, Eat, Rip, Tear, The Count of Cadinger Cristo. Man, now I want a Monte Cristo sandwich. Dungeons and Demons, 6th edition. And of course, My Buddy Superfly by Hiro Miyamoto. Why I'm So Great, Part 2 by Dork Norkum. Duke Nukem reference. Hail to the king, baby. Devilish daggers and other assorted pointy objects. Leandry, A Brief History of Interplanetary Industry, Von Braun Onboard AI Technical Manual, Mesa Science Predicting, Mesa, is that like Black Mesa? UA Note Training Manual, Bomb Defusal, The Spear of Destiny, The Post-War Deconstruction, Wolfenstein reference, Living with Rage, and Other Common Emotions in the Apocalyptic Wasteland, The Strog, and Transdimensional Field Study. Retconned, The Life and Times of Flynn Taggart. Flynn Taggart was the name originally ascribed to be Doom Guy according to the Doom Bible. Or maybe not according to the Doom Bible, maybe something else. From Nopefish to Dopefish, a dope tale. Yeah, the Dopefish. We'll be seeing that later. Taitanga, Off-World Travel Guide. That was the planet that Doom was originally supposed to take place on instead of Mars. Sorry about that. Cooking from Hell's Kitchen, Thy Flesh Consumed. I love that, Thy Flesh Consumed. To Pray or Not to Pray. Vault Dweller's Survival Guide, Preparing Yourself and Your Loved Ones for the Inevitable Nuclear Apocalypse. Now, this one was always a bit of a confusing reference to me, but it's been put into context for me. How to Comb Your Mustache. I never imagined John as the type of guy that would have a mustache. He would eventually have a beard, but I think he likes to keep his face clean-shaven. But it's written by a guy named Clifton M. Fishbach. For those of you who aren't in the know, that's Markiplier's dad. His name. That's his dad's name. Bethesda put that in as an Easter egg tribute to Markiplier because Markiplier has talked about how important Doom was to him, how he grew up playing the game. Basically, Markiplier and I have the same sort of history with Doom and whatnot, except he's famous and I'm not, so I feel glad for him that his dad has been immortalized in the most anticipated game of the last few years. So, moving on. This is where you display all the weapons. These are ammo boxes. The Gauntlet. Looks like something out of Doom 3. Perfect Hatred, that's another reference to a previous Doom level. And I just love it how Markiplier put this. I thought these were axes, they were actually guitars. The Slayer slays. Oh my god, guitars. He had to do something while he was in hell. And this skateboard, the Slayer also shreds, apparently. I like to think that this is a reference to his cameo appearance in Tony Hawk Pro Skater, and if you look over here, you also see A portrait of him and Daisy. This is actually fan art that someone actually made, and Bethesda put it into the game, because it is so good. They actually painted this. Anyway, speaking of Daisy, ooh, a weapon sharpening wheel. Nunchucks, you gotta have nunchucks. And an anvil. A lot of iron. And this weird stone obelisk in the office. But he's got a sweet-ass gaming PC. Doomology Today, an open dialogue for the eternally damned. Living with fear, how the Doomslayer is only a manifestation of your unresolved inner turmoil. Just keep telling yourself that, babies. Help you sleep at night. Mortally Misunderstood, we examine the harmful effects of demonizing the mortally challenged. Really? Slayer Outrage, why the Slayer owes the demon community an apology. Ha 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 ha. Markiplier said it best, you guys are so boned when I get my hands on you. Ooh, pizza. What is this thing? It looks like something from Doom 3, I think? Maybe something from Doom 2016, I can't really remember. Over here, we have his modification station, Guns and Bullets, the exclusive look at the BFG 10,000. The BFG 10,000 is finally here, and yes, it's over 9,000! Oh my god, I can't believe they put that in! Juiced up, an inside look at the latest in plasma-powered weapons that'll have you saying, boy. Doomsday Dinner, 10 prepper-approved meals in a jug that will sustain you until the end of days and beyond. They actually use the over 9,000 reference. Oh my god, that is the original meme. I will fight you on this. The original helmet. Hey, I'm wearing that right now. His glove. We can get like a sense of this, that this is how he's modifying his armor. Like here, basically, is the Praetor suit from the last game, which ironically I'm still wearing because I've unlocked it. Basically, like over here, wait, no, it's on the left arm. What am I thinking of? I like to think that the reason that he's detached it is because he's like experimenting with basically like with the Doom Blade and whatnot, trying to make a device in order to attract it. Sorry, sir, we basically had to make several modifications to your suit to adequate for your expanding size. Effectively, we no longer have any protective layers for your arms. Well, that's alright, Vega. I'll basically go into the battle exposed, like the good old days. Sir, I really think that we need to talk about your compulsing working out problem. The doctors say if your arms get any bigger, that's why we don't see them anymore, Vega. Seriously, I'm a genetically enhanced super soldier. What do I need to worry about? And these are the old Argent Cell caches. I guess he must have kept one from the Mars days. And of course, let's check out his rig. Man, he's got like a sweet setup here. 3 monitors. I'm currently rocking 4, but okay. Ooh, teriyaki flavored. And fruit chews. Yummy. It's got the little workman's hat on it. Nice speaker systems, nice surround sound, and of course he's got the little mech items and whatnot. Kadinger Cooking, winner, winner, Argent Dinner. Soul food, that's to die for. And of course the original Cacodemon. Exclusive interviews with the author, Cooking from Hell's Kitchen, Thy Flesh Consumed. Imp Sausage, recipe tips. I honestly don't know if it's safe to actually eat these things, but hell, I had to do it. Hellwalker. Huh. Well, that demon looks familiar. Not necessarily a marauder. The 7th Circle. Ah. 7th. And, of course, the soundtrack to Doom 2016. Pinkie Pies. 100% imp-fed broiled Pinkie Patty pies. Caco Cakes. Top 10 recipes for the mortally challenged. Seriously? They're actually publishing these books for them to read? I don't even think that they can read anymore. And of course, this is where you upload all the cheat codes and whatnot, but I still don't know how to actually use this thing. Let's see. Select. Enter. Doom installation. You have 1 of 14 discs installed. Yep. Looks like I'm getting messages on Discord. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna back up from there. I honestly don't know if I'm ever gonna need to use the cheat codes. I might use them just to get that feeling of invincibility back, but now I'm gonna talk about my 2 favorite Easter eggs here. So, basically that's not it. I thought that was it in the original one. Here it is. This is her cage. This is Daisy's cage, and he's got Binky's bunny food. And this is where I would keep my pet rabbit, Daisy. If I had her! She's alive. She's alive in my heart. Yeah, my heart will... Anyway, not to bum myself out, but the other Easter egg that I really like is this. Hello, Slayer. Praylanthor. How you doing? Oh, fine. Basically just enjoying the view of your computer setups here. YouTube is surprisingly entertaining even during the apocalypse, but unfortunately I don't think that I can regain any of my previous strength. I will still be unable to aid you in this quest, Slayer. It's alright, Praylanthor. You just rest. Your job is long since been done. I'm glad, because I like the idea that he went back to the Mars facility into Olivia's office and pulled her out of there and brought her to his office where, well, basically she can have a better life, I suppose. Anyway, that's pretty much all the damage that I can do around here. Really glad that your dad got that shout out, Marky Moo. I just hope that someday I'll be famous enough to where someone I care about can be immortalized in a game like this. Well, we basically know what's out here, but since I'm redoing the entire episodes, I don't want to have to drag these out, but I have a feeling that getting through the episodes will be quicker. I have a feeling that that is basically my Sentinel Gladiator suit. And I might just unlock that before the end of the game, but I know that I really want to have the final one unlocked. I wonder what secrets are up there. Better be something good. And of course, the original Praetor suit is across the other way, so I'm not going to bother with that. Well, I think that I've done all the damage that I can around here, Vega. Well, but before we head to Earth, time to correct a mistake.
This is an ARC broadcast. To any ARC personnel or survivors operating inside the Hellified zones, please be advised. More Doomslayer sightings have been coming in. ARC leadership do not recommend any attempts to communicate with the Slayer directly. Please avoid all contact with Doomguy at this time. While it is clear that the Slayer is an enemy of the challenge, it is unclear if he could also be a threat to civilians.
That's right, kids. Just stay out of Daddy's way, and you might just survive. The thing about it is that I'm not actually all that bad a guy, and... Hey, Vega, what was my checkpoint? Oh yeah, acquire a Praetor suit point, but, strange, I don't really remember this portion of the game. Huh. Don't really remember you just being out in the open like this. Praetor suit points. Spend Praetor suit points to purchase Praetor suit perks, enhance your abilities, or unlock new abilities. I don't need to go through this tutorial. Basically, this is pretty much like what you expect it to be. And I'm not sure if I'm going to bother with basically going through these, because I'm going to get a lot of them soon. Oh, but speaking of which, my arsenal. Now I can leave. Alright, let's try to get through this as quickly as we can. Because this time, I actually know where to go. Looks like we're going to the Great White North, Vega. Be sure to pack warm, Lisa. Vega, you are my Jarvis. And, unfortunately, I'm not going to upload you into an android body, even though in a different episode I said I totally would just so I could bone you. Because seriously, that's the point where the MCU just jumped the shark and I just lost interest. With the Celestial Locator now in your possession, you are able to pinpoint the locations of the remaining Hell Priests. Dieg Ranak, leader of the UAC division responsible for Earth's invasion, has been located at the remote cultist Arctic base. Infiltrate the encampment and neutralize Ranak. Yeah, he's now the leader of the UAC, which means that basically, they can't cut off the funding. I was about to say, like, basically, like, the brass, where is the UAC brass that's supposed to be controlling all of this? At what point do you consider maybe to cut off these people's funding? But nope, Ranak is in control of everything. Which makes me wonder, what the hell happened to Hayden? Oh yeah, when he realized that the UAC was completely cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs and had basically disbanded into a cult. So, cultist base. Right. Led by the elusive Hell Priest Dieg Ranak, the cultists operate from the remote facility located in the Arctic tundra. As Overseer, Ranak exerts absolute power over the facility and its legion of possessed acolytes. Instrumental in sowing the seeds of the cultist uprising, Ranak worked briefly with Olivia Pierce at the Mars facility before departing to Earth, with orders to prepare the groundwork for the imminent Hell invasion. You know, I kinda can't help but wonder, if Earth is what they're really after, why did they even bother with Olivia on Mars? The way that it used to be is that they needed to influence people on our side to open the door for them, which Olivia did, but if he was able to basically work with Olivia and then go to Earth before the events on Mars truly went down, then how did that really work? I mean, the story is basically all a bit screwy. Because I don't get it. Why would they even remotely want Mars? The only reason that Mars is even a factor is because it was always a stepping stone to Earth. They've already plundered and pillaged Mars. There's nothing of interest left there. A recently declassified UAC biography for Ranak indicates that he is a surviving member of the original Order of Dieg, the ancient priests, the ancient Argent clerics. He now serves the forces of Hell and is rumored to have personal knowledge of the Doomslayer, suggesting a shared history between the two. Well then, somebody needs to be silenced. Wielding total power over the cultists under his supervision, he uses his glowing influence to advance the consumption and corruption of Earth. Built over the ruins of an ancient Argenta settlement, the cultist facility has been designed with both a Gothic monument to the ancient architecture and state-of-the-art science facility. Tablets and memory banks found in the settlement indicate that the Order of the Dieg was discovered Earth millennia ago and found it to be populated with powerful primeval beasts, the dinosaurs. They named these creatures Agadons due to their similarity to the mythic Cyclopean giant from Argent Denor's past, the Agadean. Okay, so apparently they're not dinosaurs, although Agadean, because this is basically like Argent, it doesn't have the R, so I guess that is the correct pronunciation. So you're telling me that millennia ago, Earth had giant Cyclopes monsters on them? I have a feeling that this game is going to play fast and loose with the actual science of prehistory, and is instead going to try to work biblical mythology in there, so either way, I can dig it. Mission challenges, finally. Completing one mission challenge awards a Praetor Suit point. Completing all mission challenges awards a Sentinel battery. So instead of giving us weapon tokens, you get Praetor Suit points. So that's how I was able to go through them so fast. Alright. Now, what are my challenges? Pull a crystal. One Sentinel crystal. Armored Rain, ignite 4 demons at a single blast of the Flame Belch, easier done than said. Master of Turrets, destroy an Arachnotron turret. They're playing my song. The only thing that I kind of find a bit screwy is the idea that creatures like this were native to Earth, because, I don't know, it just always rubs me the wrong way. There's a toy up there. Are those mines? Mine. Boom. The Prowler. No, the Gargoyle. Sorry. Yeah, more like the Gagoyle. Blech. I miss the Inhumanoids. I really wish that series would get rebooted. Seriously, how many reboots of Transformers, G.I. Joe, and My Little Pony do we need? Bring back the Inhumanoids. Give us giant monster fans something to chew on. Alright, so... And I'll deal with him first. I just lost 2 lives because I'm clearly not paying attention. And I'm out of bullets. Wait for it.
The Hell Priest is somewhere in this facility. I cannot pinpoint his exact location at this time.
Don't worry, Vega. I know exactly where he is. At the very end. Right. Sentinel battery up there. Spring pad down there. But, gate locked from here. Down there is the Derpfish. Or the Dopefish, that's what he's called. He's basically a character that appeared in Commander Keen and is now basically a bit of a meme. Boink. And revealing a secret life. But, like always, I'm gonna save them. Now, I cannot believe that I never noticed this the first time I went through. The thing about Doom is that it's actually quite easy to forget that it's also partially a platform game. At least this version of it. There are basically 3 types of gamers that emerged from the late 80s and turn of the 90s. There were the platformers, like the Mario and Sonic players. There were the dungeon crawlers, like the Zelda players and Final Fantasy players. And then there are those who walked the path of Doom, like I did. The shooters. I really hate these mechanized zombies. Because seriously, why waste the tech? I got that challenge though, right? Yep. Already easier done than said. I really hope that I do this portion better than I did it the first time through, because it was practically obscene. That I choose not to use my ink machine. Go ahead and try and hit me if you're able. Alright, priest.
Welcome, Slayer. Is my time at an end? Let's see if you're strong enough to survive this cursed citadel.
The Slayer has arrived. All mortally challenged personnel, please be advised.
You see, it makes sense when they do it. When ordinary people do it, it's cringy. I love the sound of picking up a lot of armor shards at once. Alright, now, basically, you're about to meet the Mancubus. And he's going to come through that door. Keep in mind, you don't have to basically take out his cannons. Focus on the fact that you have that friggin' booby trap above his head. Can you do that for me? Now, what are the enemies? So the mechanized zombies don't even get their own little thing, their own little entry. That's sad. Thanks for the heads up. Mancubus, long range, heavy demon, flamethrower when close, arm cannons, weak points, destroying them weakens projectiles and disables flamethrowers. Come on, big fella. Yeah! I love it when I'm nasty. Oh, that was so much easier than it was the last time. Oh. Got to get up, got to get up, you've got to get up in the morning. Hey, buddy. Basically, it doesn't really matter since I'm going to be going back to my other save file, but I feel like I should basically, like, get the high-profile ones first. The expensive ones. Oops. I'm pretty sure that way leads to the extra life. The music hasn't stopped, so I'm assuming that there's some guy around that I can... There he is. Music makes the people come together. Oh, I was afraid I was going to hit my head on the ceiling. Except, I wouldn't have, because basically my head is too strong for the ceiling. The ceiling was so intimidated by my head coming right at it that it immediately opened up to prevent damage to itself. You know, they're fighting, but I honestly don't think that they actually do any damage to each other. So... Come and get me, big fella. Nice! I hamstringed him. I guess I found his Achilles heel. Now, are you gonna come down here quietly, or do I have to make you scream? Scream it is. Well, I've got the key. Wait. Huh. Zotalu, I have missed one! I should really be leaving as much ammo behind as I possibly can. Right, energy shields. I do like this feature, and I do like the fact that basically the guys with the energy shields do look like the shotgun guys from the original game. Plasma rifle can quickly destroy energy shields when triggering a damage explosion. Oh yeah, and I still need to... Hold on, boys. Hold on. I'll be with you guys in a minute. Codex. Because I forgot to do this the first time. A chest glory kill triggers an explosion that damages nearby enemies. The Mancubus, hulking behemoth of the demon world, bears notable difference from those of its kind first encountered by the UAC expedition team on Mars. That's because those were Argent variants of the Mancubi. Basically speaking, they are, well, mutated, for want of a better term. Unlike its brethren, which bore a naturally occurring armored carapace, this variation shows clear signs of pre-existing man-made modifications. They might have actually once been human at one point. Not anymore. The armor plating augmentation to its exterior and sophisticated arm mount and weapon system indicate a clear intent to upgrade and weaponize the fighting capacity of the Mancubus, whose heavy stature and resilience make it a formidable threat in battle. And I'm pretty sure this is about the shields. Among other things, boom, boom, boom. Boom! Sent them flying! I need the launcher. I feel like I'm making a mistake by not collecting the lives, but then again, I don't know if I'm gonna lose any lives before I get to the end of this thing. Although, for this video, I'm certainly not going to. Aha. Boing. No, 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 no! Okay, about to go into a pretty tough battle, but I've got the rocket launcher, and I know how to make it work, so... Oh wait, I don't have the upgrade tokens yet. A hellish rocket launcher. Forged in the metal smelting pits of the Golgothan Enclave, the Pain Giver is a weapon of pure malice, devised for a singular purpose, to enact suffering upon the weak. A tool of insidious intent, it was not by mortal design that the Pain Giver was conceived. Oh, I like that. The cultist engineers of Golgotha, as acolytes of the unholy and all-powerful will of the Hell Priest Ranok, were bestowed its vision, scribes to Ranok's dark premonition. With great clarity did the Pain Giver reveal itself to the shared consciousness of the Golgothan acolytes, and with fervor and religious zealotry did they set themselves towards its manifestation, toiling without rest until the Pain Giver was created. It's weird. I think that they might be basically tying, like, Golgotha into something else from Christian lore, but I'm pretty sure that Golgotha was the hill that Jesus and the other two guys were crucified on. That could be accurate. It might not be. You might have to check my knowledge of Christian mythology, so... But speaking of, like, upgrades and whatnot... Faster transform... I think I might save whatever tokens I get for the rocket launcher, because I'm seriously going to need it. I figured I'd give them a fighting chance. Although they're clearly spitting at me now. How am I not hitting him? And I really do think that Chubbs McGee down there is moving faster than he has any right to. Blood punch! Ugly. I guess that one was a no-brainer. Popped him like a zit. I'll be with you in a second, Tomato. You see? Now, who thought that it was a good idea to gang up on me and surround me, eh? You know, I do wonder. Nope. Huh. And, huh. Awesome, another rune. Now, dazed and confused, please. Oh, that gives me such wonderful pants feelings. Oh. There's another life down there. Save it for the end. Because that way, basically, you'll save time on having to harvest more lives later. And you're gonna need this. This looks like a trap. This guy is new. The whiplash. I'm holding your neck so you're gonna get whiplash. What? Whiplash. Freeze it with the ice bomb to temporarily stop it from slithering. A scavenger of the hellscape, the whiplash creature was first discovered by the USC expedition teams in the black desert of the Sanctum Wasteland. These elusive serpentine demons move with great speed and agility. They are capable of striking from a great distance with retractable bladed whips concealed within their forearms. This particular demon breed became an object of great interest to the UAC engineers on Earth, while attempts to capture live specimens of this nimble and unpredictable creature proved to be exceptionally dangerous. After successfully acquiring living specimens, researchers implanted cybernetic augmentations designed to enhance the whiplash's innate strength and lethality. Now, you guys remember in the last video where I said that it's possible that Doom Eternal might be trying to bring Heretic and Hexen into, like, the lore of an expanded multiverse of Doom? Well, the thing about it is that the Whiplash actually bears a resemblance to a similar-looking creature from the Heretic series. So, who's to say that basically, like, this isn't the demonic version of that creature when the world of basically, like, whatever world that, that Heretic takes place in was consumed by hell. It's an idea. The only thing about it is that apparently Heretic and Hexen are still owned by Raven, by this company, basically Raven that developed them. So unless Bethesda and id are interested in buying the rights to the game, which I hope they are, and basically they end up making not only a classic modern reboot, but also remasters of the old games. Anyways, back to the fight. Boom! Boomsicle! I call that one the slice and dice. And this one, just slice. You ought to see me on the golf course. And speaking of weapons upgrades, gimme, 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 gimme. Thank you, Vega. The pain giver, huh? We used to basically have these little drones designed in a smaller design. Basically, the idea is that they would hover over my shoulders, follow me around. Vega would give me advice. The only problem is that Vega kind of tended to talk too much, saying things like, hey, hello, and watch out, and listen. Though honestly, I actually kind of miss it. It was nice to have someone to talk to. I jumped up the wrong side. Oh yeah, I walked right past this secret. Dang it. That's the importance of checking your auto map. Now, how many do I got? 5. Awesome. Now, suit. I'm going to use the frag stock up, which allows me to fire 2 grenades at once. Now, arsenal. What do I need to power this up with? 3 and 6, so a total of 9. Sorry, full auto. You're going to have to wait. Here we go. Time for a fight.
The beast draws near to me, my brothers and sisters, but he is weak. Your hate must match his will. Only then will you be truly saved.
I have a feeling that their hate might be off by an order of magnitude, especially when compared to mine. Seriously, dude, the only reason that I'm not a Green Lantern is because the Corps thought that I would be better suited for the Red Lanterns. Because it's not every single man who's just willing to walk into the depths of hell. Well, I did, big dog. And Kane, shut the hell up. And you know, I did. Shut up, other guy. And I did. You know, the surviving member of Delta Squad in the Lost Missions, that campaign that you didn't play. I'm not gonna buy the BFG edition to play 2 games I already own. Granted, I probably should have bought the BFG edition outright, but I wanted to basically go in with a vanilla flashlight. Wanted to see what the game actually had to offer from its original experience. Plus, the BFG edition basically kind of has some, let's say, drawbacks. Blood Punch. I kind of like the sad face that they basically give right when they're about to die. It's like they realize how badly they fucked up. Not gonna die. Not gonna die. Yes. Now, where is he? Ah, great. I'm gonna cut the head off the snake first. What, you thought I was being metaphorical? God damn it. Oops. Really didn't mean to waste that blood punch. And... boing. Sorry, not ready for you yet. Dang it, I missed! Are there any more small fries that I can victimize? You know, besides that guy with the shield? I seriously want to basically get my blood punch up. Ah, looks like his turret had a delayed reaction. Now for you. You got a hot ass. That was fun. And I didn't lose a life either. Now to infiltrate the cultist base. What could be behind corner number 1? Oop. And my battery. And there's a life up there, but it's honestly getting harder and harder to leave them behind. Oh well, at least this time I'll make sure to get the secrets that I missed.
Lies in his destruction. The myth of the Slayer's strength is exposed now to us. Can you see it, brothers? He has lost the resolve to continue. Eat his soul. I must survive this. Protect me in my time of need, and you will secure your place in the new world.
You guys know what's happening here? He's literally BSing them. He's so terrified that he is literally giving a spiel campaign in order to basically make it seem like that I'm not as great as everybody claims I am. That guy just fell over. I love that. Let's see if I can get both these guys. Haven't purchased the piercing yet. I can't leave anything unfinished. I gotta basically make sure that I kill everything and everybody I come across. 'Cause that's basically how you get your demonic presence meter all the way filled up. Demonic corruption, whatever. Hey, Soul Sphere. Wait, I actually collected that, but I was already at maxed out. That was bullshit.
Your super shotgun is nearby. A relic from your past. The priests have kept it hidden from you in this remote location.
Really? Oh, baby. I am coming. But why would they have it here? Well, the Hell Priests have been keeping it from me, so... Well, they are clearly afraid of me. This will be a good place to use this. Now, this is obviously a trap, so... Right, the trap doesn't activate until I actually, well, activate it. I totally should have used the pin missiles. My baby. My baby does the hanky-pank. My sword. My double steel-barreled sword. My other sword has teeth. Be my mirror, my sword and shield, the missionaries in a foreign field. These things are traps. Meet the cue ball. Cue balls are ambient demons that wander around the world. Shooting them sends them flying, and when they collide with other demons, they generate a bigger explosion and do extra damage. They're useful for taking out big guys, which is why I'm going to save them.
All mortally challenged personnel. The Slayer is inside the facility. Please proceed with aggression.
Aggression. Up. That guy accidentally destroyed my cue ball. Get away from my cue ball. Oh my god, they're protecting him. Cue ball, corner pocket. Right down the middle. Now, bring on the man-cues. Dang it. Boom. Let's just call it quits a fatso. So glad that the Mancubus has multiple glory kills this time around. Seriously, it got kind of frustrating the fact that the Mancubus in the last game only had 2. And as you can see, there's my secret encounter. And basically, another crystal. But I need to unlock them. So, there's only one way to go. And I got my auto map. Is this stuff liquid argent or what? Ugh. I'm really digging the whole metal and scientific, you know, pressable skull switch. Now, what should I do first? Hopefully this. Let's see. And I pulled the crystal, so that's 2 down. Actually, all 3 down, actually, so I got the battery. I forgot that I even blew out the Arachnotron's turret. I do that on instinct now. Now... Excellent. Now, this is actually a pretty clever puzzle. Thanks, buddy. 2. And now... Oh! Oops. Gotta do it again. Dang it. And now I have to go... Okay, good. It might have been a while since I last mentioned it, but I still hate Revenants. I hate them a lot. Man, I hate disgusting Revenants. I hope I never friggin' see another Revenant again for as long as I live. I mean, I know they're gonna be in more parts of the game, but that's just me tempting fate there. Just tempting fate, basically, you know, for the sake of making a joke. Sentinel battery. I feel like I was missing something on the other side. I guess not. But yeah, Revenants are just so friggin' disgusting. Their skeletal appearance, and how lanky they are, and oh my god, the sinew, their bones and whatnot, just really bother me a whole lot. I just really hope that they just, really wish that they just didn't basically come around no more. Oh well, once I get my shotgun, it'll all be worth it. Hey! Right, wonder what this is all about. Elevator going down? Oh, god damn it. Another friggin' Revenant. I guess this must be where they were manufacturing them. Wonder what this thing does. Hope it does something impressive. Oh, goody! Put him in an Iron Maiden. Oh yeah, torture him. Oh wait, he's not gonna come out of this looking like Captain America, is he? Oh my god, what have I done? I feel a little bit weird. What's with all the yellow? That is odd. What? Wait, how am I over there?
You are now in control of the Revenant drone.
What?
You may use it to reclaim
what?
your property.
Who? What? Where? I just... Oh my god. I have no idea what is going on. I am just... I've been put into the body of a Revenant. And that can mean only one thing. I am now the Great Papyrus! Oh yes! I am finally in control of the Great Papyrus, and I will help the Doomslayer recover his super shotgun, and we will be the best of buddies. But I honestly think that, as confusing as all of this has been, this is honestly where we have to cut the episode. So for now, let me just basically just pause there. Thank you all so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please leave a comment down in the comment section below, and be sure to like it and share it with your friends. If you want to keep up to date with the continuing adventures of the Great Papyrus as a Revenant, then be sure to smash that subscribe button and ring that bell for notifications. And as always, I will catch you guys in the next video. Later!